Hi, and welcome back to Let's Play La-Mulana. So, we're not going back to Pazuzu today. I just don't feel like it. So, we're going someplace else, we're gonna get some more items, and we'll make our way back here eventually. There's a lot of stuff we'll get to eventually. For now, we will get to lots of other things. Who would have thought? And gravity. Oh, gravity, why do you do this to me? So the plan for today, I want to be able to warp to the backside of the map to, two places such as the Temple of Moonlight, or Graveyard of the Giants, or the Gate of Illusion, without having to walk through a whole bunch of other areas to get to them. So we're going to get the necessary piece of software for that. This place is not cooperating. The elevators were not in sync for whatever reason. As soon as I decide to actually sync up, I will jump onto them. And money disappeared. Alright, we got a little ways to go, so I'm going to go off into random story mode. I cannot eat Jolly Ranchers. I can eat them. The problem is I eat them. I don't treat them as hard candy. I chew the crap out of them, and I eventually end up ripping out my, not fillings, but those little protective white sealing cap things they put in to keep to help prevent cavities. Incidentally, I've had problems with that in the past with now and laters. So yeah, I tend to avoid Jolly Ranchers for whatever reason. I just don't treat them as hard candy. You can give me lifesavers, peppermints, any other kind of hard candy, I have no issue whatsoever. Jolly Ranchers, I will chew the crap out of those damn things and sit here and eat the majority of a bag in one sitting. I have also done that with Sour Patch Kids, which is a lot more painful. So I discovered Jolly Rancher chew candies. They were kind of like a taffy thing wrapped in taffy with like a sugar coating on the outside. They worked well. They were similar to Jolly Ranchers in taste, except for the fact that, where am I going? I don't remember. I don't know where the hell I'm going. Except they're like chewy taffy style candy, which was kind of perfect. Now we're going this way. They discontinued those apparently, or they just stopped carrying them around here, one of the two, I don't know which. I was disappointed, but whatever. Not too long ago, they came out with Jolly Rancher Crunch and Chew. I had to look at the bag, so I couldn't remember. Frickin' rat kangaroo thing. They are, in theory, meant to be crunched and then... Oh, I fell through the stupid thing again. Alright, let's just go this way. In theory, the Jolly Rancher Crunch and Chews are meant to be bitten and chewed. The problem is, the chew part in the center is really hard. It needs to be like softened up in your mouth. The outside is still a candied shell. It's not terribly thick, but it's enough to where you're not gonna break your teeth on it more likely than not, but the inside of it is hard as a rock, as I already mentioned. So the hard candy shell breaks nice and easily, and then you have this outer layer of candy. The inside is hard as a rock. You have an inner layer of candy that... Okay, the inner, quote-unquote, chewy candy center is hard as a rock, and you have a thin layer of crunchy hard candy on the outside, like regular Jolly Rancher, nothing special or out of the ordinary. So you end up with an outer layer that you bite, it cracks, and it's crunch. You break it, it chews, it melts pretty quickly once it's in tiny pieces, and then you get to the inside, which is hard as a rock at that point. So you have to leave it in your mouth to soften up. But as I mentioned, I cannot, for whatever reason, do that with Jolly Ranchers. They're like almost the same shape and size. So I end up chewing them. and then, once again, end up breaking my teeth on the quote-unquote chewy center. Alright, first world problems. Alright, we got that block dropped down. Let's hit that plot, or get a weight on this. So yeah, there's my Jolly Rancher rant for this. Well, there's my Jolly Rancher rant. And we have the map, finally. Can't use the map because I'm using the memory for my knife and axe power-up. So I can manage to hit, or use my knife just in time to hit that little ghost wisp thing in the room above, but I can't manage to do my double jump in time to prevent myself from getting, gravitied. Story of my life. My eyes are not hollowed out holes. No, they are not, in fact. Your eyes are your eyes. Silly dead giant. Oh, wait a second. And with that, the platform will now move. I believe. There, yeah, it's moving now. Yay. And it's a weight thing. No, it's not, it's fake. Alright, let's do this puzzle. I don't remember what this does exactly. Or, you know what? We're not gonna do this just yet. Hi, Mr. Butt. Bye, Mr. Butt. And I did that again. I did this in a previous recording attempt. I do not like that room at all. Alright. Alright, so let's get that. If it will let me jump. This took me forever to actually get in the first Let's Play series. Kinda just never got it. Future Development Company. Mirai. And I don't have enough memory. It's 500 to use this thing. I don't remember. I only need it on at the moment when I teleport. I believe I can also use this, and between McCary and Capstar, I can use the two of those for fairy summoning, I believe. Let's see if I can pull this page up while I still have stuff to talk about. I can't get the upgraded MSX, or sorry, the Mobile Super X, not the MSX2. Copyright infringement stuff. In the original game, this was a tribute to MSX, old-style classic computer games. And in the Nintendo version, or the Wii version, and the PC version, and whatever else it's on, it is now the Mobile Super X, still kind of MSX abbreviated to, as like a sort of tribute thing. But in theory now it does not involve copyright infringement. I lied. It's not part of a fairy combination. It's only for warping with the Grail and access to developer rooms. Alright, so we don't need to warp at the moment. Let's go do this puzzle. No, let's not. Okay. Let's try this again from this way. Let's go read this tablet too while we're at it. Art thou the chosen one or not? Proceed, we shall await thee ahead. Yeah, okay then. Ow. If I can kill the witch without dying, I can do this puzzle. Of course, the witch is likely not going to cooperate. That works. Don't need the witch to cooperate. Now my problem is... I don't think I can get over there. Maybe I can fix this. Hang on. Tiny bit more. That's... Nope. Alright, let's reset this. Sadly, I gotta deal with the witch again. So close, so close. I will just work around you then. Aha! Missed me. Oh, and I almost walked into it. Alright, we got it. I can now finish this puzzle. And we get to wait on the pedestal. I don't quite remember what it does. Sure the whole thing is blocked. Alright. Something somewhere happened. Sorry, Mr. Butt. Alright, in theory I can make it through. I unfortunately do not have the proper seal. So let's head to the surface. Gee, whatever could I be doing? Well, there's something else I need to do here as well. I need to swap out software momentarily. After this, we will be heading back to the Grave of the Giants. Be back in a moment. Alright, we're back. We're going to swap out Mercury. There we go. I'm going to teleport to the Graveyard of the Giants, because I apparently managed to get this grail point already. Now if I can find the right menu, we're going to go back to Mercury and Rand C. Oh, stupid floating puffballs. At times like these, I kind of wish I had the map available to use. But I don't. So I gotta deal with it. Oh, got lucky with that. And with that. And I have not been in here yet, so lots of money in these pots. Ow. Not cool white puffballs of... I don't know what you're supposed to be. The red ruby means passion. The something or other signifies affection. The meanings are infused into the gemstones. Those will become relevant later on in this series. There is a puzzle where you have to convert gemstones by color, name, and weight, as well as the weight of Lameza himself. And secret passage! Aha! The real silver shield, not a fake one. How do you know it's, or how do I know it's the real one, you ask? I just know these things, and I've played the game before. Alright, that'll be useful. We can now block projectiles from things such as the Kamehameha turtles, which I so eloquently decided to name these at some point or another. Never bothered with the buckler. It just, I believe you lose it altogether at some point. The problem with the silver shield is it only blocks 5 projectiles before it will, I guess, dissipate. Kinda wanted to read that tablet. A meeting of man and woman. Inside the man, the seed of life is born. An actually relevant and useful hint for later on. Ow. No, Mr. Butt, die, thank you. Oh, I guess we did this already. Yay for different hot springs. Alright, so what now? You know what? We're going back to the Gate of Illusion, I think. I can get out of here. We have enough time to prove we're small, I think. Let's see, does he still have a shield? Nope. All items are genuine. Pfft, yeah, right. Faker. It's phony. Oh, I actually didn't know you could kill those white, puffy, floating things. Now I know. And knowing is, of course, half the battle. No! Bad thing. Is it up here? Oh no, run away from the snake. What the hell? Why is the chest empty now? Ah, it's a trap. Indeed. Don't know why that activated, when it activated, but it did. Alright, so there is a... if you look careful... oh, yeah, that never mind. I'm just gonna kind of do this. Somewhere, there is a hint, evidently, that tells you there is a hidden staircase here. I don't remember where, and I just went the wrong way. Go me. Alright, we'll do this, we'll go back down here. And we'll go through the hidden wall as the ghost demonstrates for us. Stupid kangaroo rats and stupid bats. Why does an umbrella work? Alright, let's go into that doorway. Blah blah blah, he's gonna talk about some stuff, and I'm gonna read it. A favor to ask of the one who disturbs my slumber. There's something I need you to do for me. If you don't want to get out of my face. So anyways, the fairy said the treasure I had fraudulently collected. What's wrong with fraud? I heart fraud. It seems like the fairy has made some sort of giant face swallow the treasures. And what better way to make one spit things out than pepper? And we obtained the pepper. How about it? You bring me the treasures back to me, and I'll pay you 500 gold. Achoo! Yikes, got pepper up my nose. You're dead, you don't have a nose. If I can't get my beloved treasures back, I can't rest peacefully, and it's killing me. You're already dead. So go on and look for it. Don't come back until you find it. Alrighty then. We shall not. No. Now? Yes. I want to get one more thing before I go do that. We're going to go get the Temple of Moonlight Grail point so I can teleport back directly there and don't have to go through the Temple of the Sun. In theory, I can figure out how to get out of here. Emphasis on in theory. Okay, we're going this way. And this way. And back. And perfect. I'd like to say I got lost enough times in here to actually figure out where I can and can't go, but sadly I cannot give myself that much credit because I still have no friggin' idea what I'm doing half the time. I do, however, know there is, in fact, a grail point somewhere around here. Question is, where? Is it over here? I really don't remember. Yes, thank goodness. Behold, the Temple of Moonlight. It is the sanctuary of lovely women. Alright, got the chest. Down below us. Let's head to the Gate of Guidance. The other way might have been faster from the surface, but whatever. Similar to the colossal Olmec head in the La Venta ruins in Mexico. If you look at his mouth, it looks as if it has, it's a movable mouth. Got kind of like the nutcracker thing going on. So, let's get our pepper, the perfect spice for meat dishes. Use it with the item button to sprinkle some pepper. Okay, no. Go away. Aha. And with that, we get treasures. Lovely and excellent. Alright. Let's teleport back to the Temple of Moonlight. Let's change our software out again. Oh, how I can't wait to get the MSX2. Sorry, the Mobile Super X too, because again, not the MSX. Copyright, trademark, infringement, and what have you. Just like I'd love to go to town with Pazuzu references from an episode of Futurama where Professor Farnsworth loses Pazuzu, and they get turned into younger versions of themselves, and they start de-aging, and then Pazuzu is Professor Farnsworth's gargoyle pet friend thing. Where am I going? I don't know. I'd love to throw some clips in, or voice clips of Professor Farnsworth looking for Pazuzu, yelling Pazuzu in that lovely, awesome Professor Farnsworth voice, but copyright infringement, nonsense. What can you do? Yes, might have fall potentially under fair use, or what am I looking for? Parody. Or just, you know, being a perfect reference for what's going on. No, sorry, no such luck. Stupid kangaroo rat will stupid bat. Up. And let's go bring him back his treasures. Get our 500 gold. You know, some guy who loves fraud can't possibly be thinking of screwing us over. Ah, my beloved treasures. Gross, it's covered in slimy spit. How dare you get my treasures all sticky? You don't deserve anything more than this piece of junk. Oh yeah, because you totally planned on giving us 500 gold to start, right? Yeah, I don't think so. Get out of my face. Heil Hitler. Salute, with his hand up in the air to the side. Didn't like you anyway, didn't trust you, didn't believe you. Go away, didn't like you. Stuff. Alright, we have an anchor. An anchor wrought from rare stones. Sink swiftly into the murky depths just by holding it. Okay. And with that, we can now bypass this current. And kill a skeleton. Of course, not before getting hit ourselves, but what can you do? Oops, let's try this again. There we go. The fool who relies only on what his eyes do see shall wander the labyrinth for eternity. Hey, look at that. Invisible passage. And with that, something somewhere happened. And with that, that thing disappeared, and I didn't jump down to the left and have to go back around. Yay. Want to become small? Thou art small already. I shall bestow upon thee this mini doll. With this, prove that thou art indeed small. Alright, that's easy enough. The hard part, of course, getting up the pause menu rather than the menu. Yes, we're in the Museum of the Giants. And I shall continue fighting with menus. Mini doll. A doll used to prove that you are a little man. Equip this to indicate your dwarf status. Okay, it doesn't work in any room. I need to find an actual giant statue. And ideally not fallen spikes. Oh look, a giant statue. And in comparison, I am in fact small. So let's once again play with our software combinations, because I like having my increased knife power. I could just leave it off while I'm teleporting non-stop, but nah. That might make sense. Just like now, I will turn that back. This the software screen controls in a very odd manner. Why am I going that way? Let's try this again. Or not try it again, but let's go that way. Oh, and I don't think we're going to get to it this episode because it involves a key fairy, which I can't summon. I just did that last episode. I'm not doing it again this time. Maybe next episode. Unless I get it the first try, in which case, hell, then I'll obviously make use of it. But there is a very nice item we can get with a key fairy. After I get that item, I will begin to tackle some of the various, bosses and mini-bosses. It's almost like I have this memorized or something now. And there I go. Why do I have to open my big mouth? Let's try this again. Alright, there we go. Stupid rat. They could have been really cruel with this. They could have been exploding and bouncing kangaroo rats. They get close to you, boom. Prove that thou art indeed small. I'm pretty sure I did that already. Okay. Could have sworn I already did. Hey, level up. Health restored. Lovely. Maybe I just didn't need to go back to it. Oh well, we'll find out here shortly. Well, we will, in theory, find out shortly. Oh, no, actually we will. I know how to get to where I need to go. It's just one teleporter. It's actually not even a teleporter off, it's a fall through the floor off. Why are there chests everywhere now? I don't recall those being there previously. Oh well. Could have had my shield out. Nah. You know what? I was hoping to not have to end up doing this at some point or another. Gate of illusion. Pepper. Let's see. Prove that. Key to life. Looking for one particular small. I am an idiot. One thing I complained a lot about in the first Let's Play series is that oh, I did it again. The teleports tend to be difficult to see. That is the case right now. I did in fact solve it. However, what was revealed was not quite what I expected. I did in fact need to head back in that general direction. And teleport to a new area. Aha, it was a trap. That doesn't appear to be a trap. It may in fact be a trap. Yeah, who would ever have thought of doing that? Another teleporter. Ah, hi. We're over here now. And I managed to get the first try, thank goodness. With that, we will whatever. I'm gonna finish up what I wanted to do. So that's it for this episode. Next time we'll do blah blah blah, but this time we are going to finish getting to the grail point in this area. And we're going to check for a key fairy. If I get the key fairy, this is going to be a 35-minute episode. If I don't get the key fairy, it's going to be a 33-minute episode or so. Now the next room should have something happen. Yeah, there we go. Where's my freaking shield? Ah, staircase. No Eyes of Retribution. Not a terribly difficult puzzle to solve, but it is, the little tiny puzzle. After that maze, it's a nice little relief to, get an easy sort of, get an easy puzzle after that maze is nice. To the living, it is not too late. Give up and turn back. The illusions will only continue. This next room we're about to enter... I'll read these. To the living, it's not too late. Give up and turn back. The illusions will only continue. Oh my gosh. To the living, it is not too late. Give up and turn back. The illusions will only continue. Perhaps. I shall press on regardless. My 33-minute episode might have been understated. It wasn't this room anyway. Oh well, whatever. Alright, how do I get to that grail point from here? Not like that, that is for sure, and I walked off the side of that elevator. The reason why I get the grail point, I would like to save in here, because we're going to be doing stuff in here next time as well. Alright, nothing here. Alright, give me a... Ah, again. Oh, I remember what to do. Duh. Alright. Hopefully I can get this done in another minute or so. There is something I have to do in there. However, for now... You know what? That wasn't what I thought, but... And we can't read that one either. Not nearly quick enough, which is unfortunate. Maybe that'll work. There we go. Yeah, Golemeza. Cling on for dear life. Alright, we're shooting for a 40-minute episode. Kind of unfortunate, but whatever. I think this is all I need to do to actually... This will open that little thing on the wall? No. I wish I remembered how to open this thing right here. A faint light shines through the cracks in the wall. Indeed. How about over here? There's a fairy point. Not a key fairy. Regen fairy isn't bad. A shop. With lonely house moving. Move.exe, I believe. Yes, I actually don't know if I ever got that in the previous playthrough. Oh well. Wait. Is that it? No. Die lizard thing. Ah, lovely fairy. Regenning my health. How lovely. I commend thee for reaching this place, wise one. Now free thyself of doubt and delusion. Ow. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Oh. That is what I'm doing wrong here. Alright, something somewhere happened. We have a new ladder. That little light thing is still there. Why is that still there? I don't know. Wish I knew. But with that, we have access to the Grail Shrine. Behold, the Gate of Illusion. The path shall open for the wise. And 20-odd minutes later, I have not saved in forever, which is kind of scary given the fact that I went through a couple Grail points numerous times and never bothered to save once. Next time, we are getting a hidden secret item here. Then perhaps we will do a bit of a boss... No, we won't do a boss gauntlet next episode. If I can't think of any other items to run off and get, perhaps we will finish the Giant's Mausoleum. Although we can do more stuff here as well. I don't know. We'll figure it out by next episode. We're gonna do something. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, rate, and/or subscribe, and have a great day.